Alright, so, yeah, I know. Another Onision video. I'm becoming some guy at 27 very fast. But, I, he's just giving me too much to work with right now. I mean, I know that he's completely dead on YouTube. No one really cares anymore. Everyone knows he's a piece of scum, and I'm probably just giving him what he wants, more attention. But I mean, like, he just gives he's a gold mine right now. He's giving me too much ammunition to make videos about him, making fun of him. So with this video, I don't necessarily know the context. He's bitching about he's pretending to be outraged at YouTube, basically, like he's pretending to be mad, because to me that's what he's doing. He's pretending, he's acting like he's outraged at this, when I don't think he really gives a damn. But he's pretending to be outraged at a video that apparently had underage children in the thumbnail that had very little clothing or whatever. I've looked at the comments. People said it was just a documentary about a different culture or something. Some people said that it was a video from a different, documenting a different cultures, and so, because of that, like in some cultures, like, it's not required a lot of clothing for people to have a lot of clothing on or whatever. I don't really know, but all I know is that this is very rich coming from Greg. He's one to talk about having underage children, especially underage girls, and thumbnails of videos and everything. So yeah, this is just, yeah, so I had to make a response to this, so let's just get into this.
Hey guys, something has come up on YouTube. It's been a reoccurring event, but days ago, maybe weeks by the time you see this video, there was...
Oh, stop fucking pretending like you're fucking disgusted by it. Stop acting outraged. That's all you're doing is fucking acting. You're a terrible actor, Greg.
A live stream that had a thumbnail of very young girls, full frontal, no clothes whatsoever, and 60,000 people were watching it. And when I say young, I mean they looked, I don't know how old. I really did. Not legal.
Okay, I mean, like, if what you're saying is true, like, if the context is, like, right, and what you're saying is true, like, yeah, that's fucked up, and that shouldn't be happening, but it's just, like, it's so hypocritical of you to talk about that and talk about this. Like, you literally had a video series where you rated underage girls as young as 11 years old on your channel. You rated their bodies, Greg. So you really want to talk about this being inappropriate when you literally have the same exact record in your past? You're a fucking idiot. You have no self-awareness. The lack of self-awareness is mind-blowing.
In my opinion. It was on YouTube. You went to incognito mode, and it was there. I tweeted about it. People responded to it saying, yeah, it's there. You go into incognito mode so YouTube can't see your search history and give you suggested videos based on your search history. So what it says is that Google by default was suggesting to the masses that people click on a video with full frontal and naked. Not adults.
Oh, stop acting like you're disgusted by it or you're outraged by it. Again, you had girls as young as 11 years old in your videos where you rated their bodies, told them if they were hot or not, or whether they were attractive or not. You're a douchebag.
And this is, you would think this wouldn't be legal. You would think that somebody would be going to jail. You would think that...
You should be in jail, Greg. You should be in jail. People would think that you would be in jail by now with all the shit that you've pulled, but somehow you've managed to escape it yet. But someone would think that what you did with the underage girls would warrant, at least someone looking into it a little bit.
A lot of people would be in trouble. But unfortunately, that's not the case. And it's not the case because apparently there's this variable in our society that we are happily sharing images of indigenous people.
Like what you did? Like what you did, Greg? I hope you're going to bring that up in this video. If you do, then I'll at least commend you that you have a little bit of self-awareness. But like you do? And let's not forget your history with, like, teenage girls. Like, your current wife, you got with her when she was still in high school. When she was a 17-year-old still in high school. You got with a 17-year-old pop singer before that.
They're lesser, and it doesn't matter understand how this works. I don't understand why just because someone's not the same ethnicity as the people we're used to encountering.
What?
Or why their culture suddenly makes it okay to see them fully unclothed. But I can assure you, individuals who are...
Well, aren't you on like the SJW side where you say like, well, it's just culture. It's just their, you know, or whatever. Like, so it doesn't matter that they're doing this or that. I mean, what? So what side are you on now? I mean, like what group are you in? I thought that you were a part of that whole. I don't know.
Attracted to children don't care. I'm very certain that those individuals are just attracted to children. Period. So when you have people,
kind of like you. Okay, to be really honest, I don't think Greg is attracted to children per se, but I mean he's definitely got an interest in teenagers for sure, given his track record with teenagers. Oh, also Billy. Let's not forget Billy. She was like what, 18, and you were like 30, and then like when that whole thing happened with you and Lainey and Billy, she was like 19, and you were like 31 at that point. That's pretty weird, dude. I mean,
click on the homepage, YouTube, and they see the first thing that shows up, naked kids. You would think that YouTube would issue an apology or otherwise take
they should have issued an apology on your behalf a long time ago.
serious action against those channels. But this is still happening. Last time I checked, it's still happening, and you don't really have to search for it.
He is really just hamming it up for the camera. I'm telling you. It's really just really hamming it up for the camera.
It's just suggested to you. It's not like I googled any of this. Literally, it's just thrown in my face. And you may say,
Oh, sure.
well, in my country, you know, that's acceptable or whatever. I think it's acceptable once you're an adult, but there are a lot of predators out there. There are a lot
Like
of people
you?
who are into that kind of thing.
You calling other people predators. That's funny. You're like one of the biggest predators out there, Greg. I'm not going to go into everything else again, but
And just even remotely teasing the idea that that's acceptable to show those images to predators or anyone for that matter, that seems like a slip.
predators probably got their hands on your videos too, of the underage girls that you showed in your videos.
Pretty slow. It seems like something that's, who knows who signed off on those kids to be seen fully naked on YouTube. Who knows? I don't know.
Well, we know the girls that you rated, the underage girls that you rated. You didn't really seem to have a problem with. One of the people brought up the fact that you should have been more responsible, with those videos and like putting these girls who were 11, 12, 13, 14, even 15 years old, 16 years old on the internet. People brought up the fact that you should be more responsible in doing that and saying, you know what, you're too young. This shouldn't be on the internet, so I'm not going to do that. No. You slipped out of accountability and responsibility, but now you're talking about the accountability and responsibility for other people, not you, though.
Who could have possibly signed off on that, because those kids can't legally consent to be shown naked. So, I don't know how anyone could
Granted, I mean, the underage girls that you shown weren't, like, fully naked, but, I mean, they were showing quite a bit of skin, so...
agree with this. I can't comprehend it.
I'm sure you
all
can't.
Those channels should be removed from YouTube, considering they showed fully naked children. But this is from a documentary, and despite that fact, I don't think that suddenly makes it okay to share images, videos, etc. of fully unclothed children.
So it's a documentary about a different place with a different culture, where I guess it's okay for kids to not be fully clothed or whatever. I mean, sounds a little weird to me, but I mean, so you're talking about a documentary? Okay.
It's crazy, and I think those people, I don't think I can relate with them. Just
You
don't
can't.
give pedos and so forth.
You can't relate to them, right?
Is all I'm asking. Don't give them any room to make special exceptions because of someone's race or culture. Kids are kids.
Whatever. I'm done. This is rich coming from you, Greg. This is so fucking richer than Donald Trump. I mean, yeah, yeah, this is just rich, and you're, as usual, you are a hypocrite, Greg. So, yeah, nice try, but you're not quite convincing anyone.